I've been throwing drill bits in a drawer in my toolbox for years just because they got dull. I didn't have a way to sharpen them right, so I just went and bought another bit. But now I have the Drill Doctor, and all those old bits are brand new again. The chuck that comes with the Drill Doctor 750 can handle drill bits up to 3/4 inches in diameter, and like all of the Drill Doctor chucks, it handles all that geometry stuff on its own. The chuck has 6 long jaws inside that let it get a good grip on the bit, and you just turn the base to tighten the jaws up. Before we sharpen this bit, I want to show you why it needs sharpening. This is a regular metal bit, but I wanted to make sure that it was very dull and very beat up. This concrete block thing does a good job of that. The first step in setting up the Drill Doctor is to put the bit into the chuck and clamp it loosely. We set this hex head stop using a dial on the outside of the machine. That setting controls how much material is removed from the bit. Then we insert the chuck into the alignment port, aligning this fin with the notch in the port. As the chuck is pushed in, the drill bit contacts the stop and slides back in the chuck to the right depth. Then we let the arms rest on the bit and turn the bit until they drop into the narrow portion of the bit. That aligns the cutting edges correctly. Then before removing the chuck, we tighten it down a little bit. That'll hold the bit in place. Then we remove the chuck entirely and tighten it down firmly then. Next we want to set the angle of the sharpening port so it's correct for the bit. Loosen the locking knob and the sharpening port can be repositioned. The sharpening port has a good range of angles that you can use, but most bits will be 118 degrees. Tighten the locking knob and we're ready to sharpen. All of the setup is meant to get the bit aligned perfectly with this diamond encrusted grinding wheel. You can see here this is easy to get at if you should need to change this in the future. Now insert the chuck into the sharpening port, putting this white dot at the pin on the top of the port. Turn the Drill Doctor on and we can start making the half turns. We just push down on the chuck, give it a half a turn till the other white dot comes up, and keep repeating that process. Learning to just push down and turn the chuck is about the hardest thing to learn how to do at this. I know it seems like you should have to do more, but you don't, and you come up with a nicely sharpened drill bit. To use the splitting port, align that white dot with the groove in the top of the port, start the machine, and just push it in. This time you don't even have to turn it, you just push it in, pull it out, move to the other white dot, and do it again to put the split on the other side. And that's all there is to it. Now you have a drill bit that cuts very well and doesn't want to walk away. Now rather than concrete, I'm going to try some tough cast iron. And you can see how well the Drill Doctor sharpened this bit. Even though this surface is slightly tilted, the bit didn't try and walk when it started. And it's cutting very nicely, bringing out nice even chips. The Drill Doctor can also fix broken bits that are long enough to use. First I use my bench grinder just to get a little taper on the front of the bit and define a point so we can use the material stop. From then on, the setup and sharpening procedure is exactly the same. You might have to take a little more material off to get this bit fixed completely, but it's not much different. I wound up having to give this bit about 15 full turns to get it completely fixed. Sharpening masonry bits is a little bit different in the setup, and the manual shows that completely. But after the setup, the sharpening is done exactly the same way. Now I wish I had kept all those masonry bits that got dull and I tossed them away. If you use drill bits, you can probably save a ton of money by buying a Drill Doctor and stop throwing them away. Then you'll be able to freshen the bits up when you get a little dulled, or add split points if you have problems with them walking. Any way you look at it, the Drill Doctor just has to save you money. And because all your drills work right, you might be a nicer person to be around.